Now he goes e5. Thought he would go c6. And he's got, of course, he's gonna go for the reversed offer, close Sicilian here. It's interesting. Usually black goes for f5 before knight f6. So I can try one of two plans here. One which is to go b3, bishop b2 and so on. d3 and try to be flexible that way. Or I can go for a quick rook b1, b4. For me it's hard to tell which one is best. Let's go with d3. Knight d5. I think 98 is the move you're sort of supposed to play here. Maybe this way. Knight c3, 98, b4, so on. Okay, let's exchange first then. I feel like this is something that they write about in an old Doretsky book. I'm pretty sure I've seen like this exact structure. Can't say that I have much though. But let's try and advance. But realistically, I don't have too much to hope for in these positions. I've played this. I've overthought it and I've played it too soft. But a lot can still happen. Yeah, it's deciding whether to go knight d6, d8 to e6 or to go knight e7. Should I go d4 now? Seems sort of wrong. But I don't particularly like my position. Okay, let's go d4. Try and change the character of the position a little bit. Maybe f4 is good. e4, ed, knight d4. Probably not clear. Takes knight e6. I'll go knight e2. Because bishop e3, that was f4. Now he has got d5. But I'm loving the fact that once the position opens up, he has weakened his king with f5. So that's what I'm sort of backing on. So he's trying to open up this way. Can I go b6? Should I go b6? Yeah, I think I should. Trying to soften up his structure a bit. c6, I go with d5. In general, I'm trying to open up the position because his king is a little bit weaker. So his pawn would love to be back on, well, even f8, but preferably f7. Not d5 now. Didn't see that coming. Does bishop a3 make any sense? If I go c5, you can close up with c6, so I don't like that. Okay, let's go bishop a3 then. Clock is obviously a little bit of a worry at some point as well. I think rook f7. Yeah, I'm allowing f4. It really wasn't called for. F4 CD maybe. Maybe F4 F3. Now at least I can take. I don't have any time. Let's go back. I can give up d4. I'm fine with that. I just don't want to get any f4 shenanigans. g5 maybe. I'll go f4 myself. Looks dicey. Okay, let's go knight f4. Try and exchange. Simplify the game a bit, since I am desperately short of time. This may be a weakness, but it also may be a strength. Don't think he's going to take, but why not pre-move? He's catching up with me on time, so that's good. Yeah, it's logical, but now I'm fine. Now I'm probably even better. c1, rook c7. Let's take it, knight e6, knight c5 to come. Starting to look very promising. Okay, knight c5. Rook d5 I didn't see, but maybe there was nothing to see. Rook c1. Probably winning now. Grab it. Should be technically winning. We push. This is the one that I didn't see. Okay. Messing this up a bit. It's very resourceful in defense. Okay. But I should still win. Yeah, let's just go grab. Grab everything that I can steal. Push. Yeah, just push. Rook ending is easily winning. I think you can just give up b6 at this point, because the h-pawn is queening. This one will take. Good stuff. Only one draw in a row this time before I started winning again. Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous. In a sense now that it's a bit ridiculous that we just keep on getting so short on time, both of us, and And then, yeah, we just spend way too much time thinking in the middle game, and then there's a messy ending. But usually, I'm either getting the better of it or eventually winning. So that's good. I'm gonna take a little break, and I'll be back. Okay, let's go again. We closed the rematch window here somehow. I should know how to get it back, but fortunately I don't. Oh, that was wrong. Yeah, I accidentally deleted his account on purpose. That's what I would have done after that game. I'm not funny. I'm not even a little bit funny, especially not today. I'm very, very serious and making a lot of draws. That's a lot of draws and very few jokes. I did wash my hands. Yeah, thank you very much. Draws aren't that funny. Why is this not working? Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. And also we only played a third of the match now. So this is gonna take a while. Coconut Games rated with a group of 410. If only there had been 10 more. But thank you. Probably have to refresh this. Yeah, sorry about this. And as you can see, I'm not an experienced streamer, so I don't know how to fill in dead air. So I just sit here being quiet, and there's no music. So it's really people being alone with their spam. It's pretty sad, I would say. Shame on you all. But again, we're only a third of the way. So there are a lot of boring draws, technical problems coming, probably some molding, maybe even some good wins. Who knows? At some point I'll certainly lose at least a few games. I'm drinking the old, rum and coke without the rum and without the sugar. Also called Coke Zero or something. No ad. Okay, there we go. Wait a sec. We don't go. Why is this not working now? The question is, how can I get this on stream? Maybe I need to. Maybe I actually need to change the scene. Okay, let's. Oh, now we have it. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Then I won't keep Vlad waiting anymore and I'll just start making moves. Sorry, Vlad, for all the nonsense. Hopefully there aren't that many hiccups coming up. D3. It's a bit surprising. Let's go for something a little bit forcing. Bishop B4. These lines are generally okay for black. Is this a bluff? I don't know. Takes, takes, takes. Queen E2, rook E1. Probably isn't that great for me. Let's castle instead. Rook E1. Rook E8, there's maybe takes, C takes, and then bishop G5, and that could be less than ideal. So let's just take on E4. It's gonna be pretty symmetrical, but usually there's a lot of play even in this position. So now I want this. Yes, I do like Stephen Curry. He's on a pretty insane streak right now. It's a random question though. Go bishop c7, get that bishop out of the file. Maybe rook d8. Maybe develop the other bishop. How did I even manage to find the question? Yeah, I know. So I think the conclusion after all is that people, they don't like mods when they have them, and then when they don't have mods they want mods because it becomes just too spammy and too ridiculous. Is that it? I think that must be it. I'm moving this rook here since I don't know where to put this bishop here. I don't want to put it here because he will just chase it away with h3, and if I go bishop e6 he may have knight g5. And the rook may be decently placed on a8 if I go for a5, a4 at some point. It's really spending oceans of time though. I'm not sure it's the best strategy. Okay, now I'll go a5. I'm not sure he played this very accurately. I guess this is reasonable what he's done here, but he has given me the square on d4. So the question is, should I just jump in or can I wait for a better moment? I'm not sure I can wait. Well, I can wait of course, but I'm not sure I have any useful moves. Knight f4, Bishop f4, e4. Looks very unconvincing. Bishop b6. Bishop e3 maybe. Don't feel like I have a lot there. Yeah, okay, let's go bishop b6. 95, there is 94. Yeah, so bishop e3, and now I go for 94. Think he'll take. Probably take again. Rook a2 looks artificial, and rook d1. I'll take on a3. So he has to take. Rook d4. I think I'm a little bit better, but realistically it's pretty hard to win, I believe. Yeah, let's trade off his strong bishop. I'm hoping this pawn is a little bit weak. Knight f5 is interesting. It's not what I would have done. I feel like, yeah, maybe his bishop is strong, but my knight is also very good. Okay, let's centralize. Not into crypto. Queen b2 maybe. You're rook d3. Yeah, never mind. Let's just take. Oh, there's queen a2. Also queen c4. But now I got knight d5 though. Queen c5. Okay. Don't have that much time. You can go a5, a4, a5 here is good compensation. This wasn't ideal. I should mention that if I'd gone rook f8 instead, I would have gotten mated in beautiful style. So I'm not sure I have time to show the line, but trust me. Rook e8. Queen g5 maybe. It does a rook d8. Yeah, maybe I need to start bailing out here. But this is most probably a draw. Even though I'm can still claim at least a symbolic advantage. Takes, but then don't think he's completely equalized here. He should make a draw. b5. Okay, let's go king g6 first, then bring the knight. Do I have problems actually defending that pawn? Well, I don't have time, do I? Okay, let's go. I don't think I should have done this. Now I can play for a win without risk at the very least. I'll get h3, h5, h4. I think that's favorable for me. Maybe he's defending this well. Yeah, he's defending well. I'm not sure I can win this. Had to go back with the king. Yeah, bishop g8 is the threat, unfortunately. Don't have any winning chances anymore. Okay, I'm just gonna force the draw. So I had nothing there. Another draw. Still 3 games up. So that's the good part. But a little too many draws for my liking. Yeah, I should have tried to get Rook and Knight against Rook. But yeah, in time I just didn't manage, and yeah, he was too solid. I think I had this against him before, placed in some Blitz games. This e6 line. What is it that you should do here? Question mark. Yeah, I don't know why I'm asking Mark. Probably doesn't know. I want to get b4. Yeah, those just moves. You will get banned for lifetime. Okay, let's try b4. Seems to be aiming for e5 at some point. Maybe I should go bishop b2. Normally I would think bishop a3 though. It's a little more, yeah. You don't get banned if you ask for a ban. We don't submit to your wishes that way. So if I ban the Forsen spammers, then it's okay. First of all, was wrong with having Forsen's face in the chat. I don't see. Could be wrong about that. Yeah, of course I know about Forsen. I'm one of the biggest Twitch streamers out there, and so is he. We have a club. I know I'm just feeding the trolls, but I think that's part of the game, isn't it? I don't know. Something about spam in general just speaks to me. Quite like spam. Not speaking of the dish, but spamming the activity. So this is interesting. I could go for an exchange sack here. It looks pretty promising. But also rook c1 looks very nice. So many choices. Let's just sack the exchange. This knight is so strong. And once his bishop is gone, then this diagonal is going to be huge, and his queen could be in some trouble. And there you have the arrows going astray again. Could go queen c5. Yeah, let's go queen c5. Takes, and I haven't decided whether I want to regain the exchange there, then later with knight e7, but it's certainly an option. Regardless here, it's pretty clear that he's misplayed the opening, and I'm just much better now. Mainly because of this knight. Who would win? The desire not to give an exchange or the undeniable allure of the bishop pair? Yeah, that's a good question. It's a very good question, and I don't know the answer. Bishop f3. Maybe I misplayed this. Maybe I misplayed this ever so slightly. I mean, my position is still dominating, but I thought it would be even better. Let's go bishop f3. Could have gone bishop e6 there as well, but yeah, his problem was I go with moves like rook d1 to d4, and tonight is just paralyzing all of his major pieces. And even though I don't win anything immediately, I'm still doing really, really well. Here, rook d1. I feel like something tactical has got to turn up here soon. Knight d4, there's queen e7. Okay. Let's just make some air for the old king. Okay, I gotta play faster. Let's go. Let's go for the attack. It's always good in time trouble. Okay, this should win. Queen e7, I'll take. Knight f5. Yeah, this just wins. Knight f5 and game over. Because there are mating threats. Take on b7. Take back, and his pawn is not dangerous at all. Oh! He's trying to invite rook c8. That's quite a clever trick, actually. Okay, now bishop f3, bishop e2. Yeah, and for those who just joined, we're playing with increment. So flagging is never really an issue. I think that was the best game I've played of the match so far. Okay, let's go for something a bit solid here. He had a fork? Really? We played 10 games, so there are potentially 14 games left if the match goes the distance. No, I don't think I missed the mate in one, because his knight was protecting c8. Yeah, I don't think I did. Should anyway not read chat. Losing IQ points by the minute. I know you were promised losses and you haven't gotten them. I'm sorry about that. I think it's something about our styles that he's a good defender but not an especially good attacker, and then I just end up being somewhat better in a lot of games, and naturally ends up being a bunch of draws. And also in this game, the position is very, very dry. And we could well see another one of those draws. But I'm hoping eventually, after we've traded, that my pawn structure on the queen side is going to be a little bit better. Okay, let's bring the knight around. Possibly to d6 and f5, attacking this one. Also, now that his pawn is on g3, it's hard to play f3, so it's a little bit harder to kick the knight away. Yeah, let's just reroute the knight. I'm not so worried about the c file here, since I got a good square for the knight in f5, and my position is very, very safe. I don't think he should have taken on d5, to be honest. I think that was good for me structurally. g4, yeah, I spoke about knight f5, so we decided to prevent it. It's very, very, very sensible. Queen f6, rook d1, rook b8, but he does have rook c6 there. Maybe I'll go the other way, try and post on the c file after all. I also have the threat of queen b4 potentially attacking d4 and a4. Oh. Yeah, rook c6 makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I guess I changed my mind. I'm gonna move the knight back so that it's not hanging. But I think over the last two moves, the last few moves, his moves have been a little bit more to the point than mine. Maybe there was also a queen b5 there. Okay, let's exchange a few pieces. After all, my pawn structure may be a little bit better in the ending, so it's not like exchanges are necessarily bad for me. Rook d6, there's rook c1 and queen d6. Good thing this is not the Arrow Championship. Yeah, you're quite right. Oh, he probably made a move a long time ago. I just didn't notice. Okay. Rook c5. Yeah, let's force that exchange. Force it like forcing, huh? Queen b5. Queen b5, rook c1, take on f2, we can take on a5, but it looks good for me. He goes for it. It's an interesting choice. Certainly complicating the game. I've also got rook b7. Queen a5, take on c5, I win the exchange, and I have d4 later on. It's unclear, but it looks good for me. Let's do it. Let's go. Must be better for me. Okay. Queen e5, b4, d3, then in queen e2. And if takes, I take on a2. Hopefully invading. Could give a couple of checks, but I don't think it matters. Yeah, now I check and I take on b4, and I just win. Queen d4, threatening rook a1.